Hello and greetings, my friends. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Alicia, and today I am taking you through what I picked up from Costco. So before we get into this haul, I just wanted to say happy 2026. I hope that your new year is off to a really good start and that everybody is doing well. We're doing great over here. I just wanted to say that I generally take winter and summer off, just in case you were wondering like where I've been for the past like several weeks. I just try to take those times off whenever my kids are off during school, just so I'm more present with them. So thank you guys for allowing me to do that, and let's get into this haul. This is definitely a larger haul here, so we are going to move very fast. So let's start down over here. I do try, if you are new here, I do try to like put all of my things together, so like vegetables together, proteins and whatnot, just to make it easier so I'm not all over the place. We're starting with the vegetables. We got some baby Bella mushrooms right here. I do plan on making some Salisbury steak. It's still obviously winter time, and I love like those comforting meals during this type of weather. So that is on the menu this week. I have this big clamshell of spinach. Why can we not go back to the bags? This is so hard to put away, but then you guys told me about your tips. Thank you so much. And if you don't know the tips, you can separate these into like 2 large gallon-sized freezer bags and then place some paper towels in there just to absorb any excess moisture. Way better for storage-wise than this guy. I have some cucumbers, the English cucumbers. It comes in a 3-pack. Down here, there's some avocados, very large avocados. I don't get these all the time anymore just because the prices of them are crazy, but the price was actually pretty good, and there are 6 in here. I did grab the Caesar salad. We're gonna actually have this tonight, and what I am planning on making tonight is my chicken bacon ranch bake. It is so easy to make. It's something that you can prep before, like in the morning or even the night before, and then just pop it in the oven. And I'm going to serve it up with this Caesar salad. The kids really love this salad. Plain Greek yogurt is on my list every single month. I do need to make some granola here pretty soon to go along with this. This is something that my kids really enjoy as a snack, either for breakfast or like when they get home from school before dinner. It's just super healthy and high protein as well. I will link any of the recipes, by the way, that I'm mentioning down below in the description box, but this is one of our go-to snacks. We have a large bag of russet potatoes here. Back here is some seaweed. My kids love these as snacks, so I did grab that. This is a 10-pack. Broccoli florets to go into the kids' lunches. They like eating it raw. I do not. My stomach cannot handle that sometimes, but I generally try to roast this. This is also going to be going in for dinners as well. Baby carrots. This is a 2-pack of baby carrots. We have 2 different containers of hummus in our fridge that needs to be eaten. So I'm gonna probably make like a little veggie plate. Back here, we have some household items. I needed to get some dishwashing pods, so I got that. The Oxy powder, and again, thank you guys so much for actually both of these. Normally I would have gotten the name brand for both of these items. Like this would have been like the OxyClean, but this works just as great. And then of course I did grab some detergent. This is my favorite detergent, the Kirkland brand, because of you guys. So thank you again for that. And back here, this is a bottle of Kirkland brand tequila. Have you guys tried their tequila? Generally I get the Patron, but I didn't feel like spending 80 bucks. That's crazy. Also, we don't drink it straight, like as in shots or anything. We like it in mixers, like as in for like palomas or margaritas. Or I did hear recently of an espresso martini made with tequila, which sounds absolutely delicious. That's what I plan on doing with it. Plus I saved like, I don't even know, 30 to 40 bucks on this. We have some snacky things here. So this is the Archer's grass-fed beef mini sticks. So they're like maybe this big. This is gonna go into the snack pantry for them whenever they want something to eat. And then these beef sticks are for me and my husband. These are the Chomps. There are 12 sticks in here. Never on sale, guys. Never, probably never gonna be on sale either. Sticking back here, we have some honey. I haven't bought their honey in a long time. So this is like, I guess you can consider our local honey. If you don't know, I live in the Central Valley in California. So this is what I decided to get. But honestly, I haven't been purchasing this in a long time, only because I've been meaning to pick up local honey. But it's on my list. I have no honey, and I don't even know when the next time I'm going to be able to do like a farmer's market or anything like that coming up soon. So I just grabbed this because I need some like right now. Moving down here, this caught my eye upon walking in to Costco. And by the way, if you are a business member or an executive member, I don't know if there's any difference between the two, you get to go into your Costco an hour early. So generally we open at 10, they open at 10. I was able to get in at 9. Just letting you guys know in case you didn't know. But this was what welcomed me when I first walked in. Oh my goodness. These are mini beignets filled with chocolate hazelnut spread, I'm assuming, so like a Nutella. My kids are going to be so excited to see these when they get home. Some brown sugar. I always like buying the brown sugar here, way cheaper than going through like Walmart or Winco. And this is a 4-pound bag. This was not on sale. I generally only get it when it's on sale, but this is something that we've been missing. This is the chicken sausage, you guys. It is absolutely delicious. And there is 3 packages in here. So 1 will go into the fridge and the other 2 into the freezer. I mentioned I was going to make some Salisbury steak this week. Well, of course, you make that with some ground beef. So I did grab several packages. We have 6 bricks total here. Oh, I cannot forget the Brussels sprouts. I did grab 1 bag of Brussels sprouts to go as side dishes for our dinners. Some pumpkin seeds. My kids really enjoy having pumpkin seeds in their oatmeal, or whenever I do make granola, I do roast the pumpkin seeds along with the granola. So good, really nutritious too. Some sourdough bread. There are 2 rounds of sourdough bread in here. Both of these will go into the freezer. And then more bread. This is the bread that I use for my kids' lunches. It's the 100% France whole wheat bread. There's 2 loaves in there. I actually got another package laying down on the counter behind it, helping prop this guy up. And you guys, I got a lot of chips. But listen, hear me out. Let me explain why. Okay, so this is like for all 5 of us. This is Siete, by the way, the lime corn tortilla chips. So I've never seen the lime ones in there before. At least I don't think so. Also, their packaging looks way different. I wasn't expecting that. But anyway, so I have some salsa. All 5 of us are going to really like that. This is probably going to be for my kids only. Maybe 2 of the 3 kids, which by the way, I do have 3 kids. I have a 13-year-old, a 9-year-old, and a 5-year-old. These are, I guess they're similar to like Funyuns is what I'm expecting these to be like, but maybe healthier. I don't know, we'll see. And then this last bag right here, I've never seen this before. This is Norse Roots. So I get these are like kettle chips that have been fried in beef tallow. Don't know what my kids are going to think of that. I'm assuming this is going to be more for me and my husband, maybe my teenager. Oh my gosh, this is the first time I said teenager. That's so crazy. Oh, anyway, they might like it, they may not. So that is why I have so many bags of chips here. I want to make sure everybody is getting something that they enjoy. Some naan bread down here. This is going to go into the freezer. This is an absolute must. If you're going to Costco anytime soon, get a bag, maybe 2 bags. The strawberry yogurt pretzels, absolutely phenomenal. So delicious. And they're perfect for kids' school lunches. And speaking of kids' school lunches, we got some lunch meat here. We have the Black Forest ham and then my favorite herb roasted turkey. This comes in a 2-pack. I mentioned the chicken bacon ranch dish that we'll be making tonight. Some of this bacon is going to go into it. This is a 2-pack as well. So 1 for the fridge, 1 for the freezer. Some mozzarella sticks. My daughter absolutely loves these sticks, and I do too. I like to make a little snack out of them, and it's been a while since I've mentioned this type of snack, but what you do is you take a slice of turkey, you take 1 stick of mozzarella, and then a pickle spear if you have them, which I already do have them from Costco last month, but we still have plenty leftovers. I didn't need to get any. And you roll it up in the turkey, and it's just like a really good high protein snack that's very quick, no cooking required, obviously, and just something like to hold you over until your next like actual meal. Some cheese. We were in desperate need of cheese. My poor husband went to work this morning with a sandwich without cheese. Like, oh my gosh. The whole world fell apart pretty much when he told me there's no cheese. The greenest bananas ever right there. Behind the green bananas, we have some flour tortillas. This is a 2-pack. This is going to go into the freezer as well for whenever we make like quesadillas or I make like breakfast burritos for the freezer. That is another big winner in this family with chorizo and potatoes. Oh my gosh, so good. This next item is definitely new to me. I have not seen it in here. Mount Comfort coffee. This is whole bean. I believe this is organic coffee. This was only like $1 or 2 more than the Kirkland house blend that I was going to pick up originally that I had in my cart, and then I saw this last second. We will see how this goes. Have you guys ever tried this? I do grind my own coffee because I use a French press here at home, so I only ever buy whole bean. I did grab 1 bottle of vanilla. Now, I only grabbed it because they didn't have very much left. Like, it didn't look like they were restocking it, and that made me nervous. So they only had like maybe like 20 bottles, and usually they have like way more than that. So I grabbed it just in case it's not going to be there next month. I do have some vanilla in my pantry, but just in case. I hate when Costco does that. It's like, are you actually gonna bring it back next month, or should I get it right now and stock up? I don't know, but that's what I did. This one is for my kids and my husband. This is the bulk trail mix. You can buy it either bulk like this, like in a big bag, or they do have like the individual packaging, but of course this way is cheaper. Chicken breast, I only grabbed one package of chicken breast because I do have several packages left in my freezer, so I didn't want to overstock here. Figured I'll be going to Costco again here pretty soon. And then speaking of chicken, I did grab the 2 young chickens. So it's in one package, you get 2 of them. Price is really, really good, actually. I was kind of surprised. There was some in there for like $8, $9, but they're really, really tiny, like really tiny. But I do plan on getting back into making my bone broth that I used to make it's always like during this time, like winter, fall season, just with the leftover like carcasses and whatnot. You just keep them in a bag in the freezer and then make bone broth, and it is so delicious. This is my favorite lunch right here. If I'm not eating eggs for lunch, I'm eating this. This is the salmon patties. These are frozen. I like to stick this in the air fryer and then put it like on a bed of lettuce whenever I go to eat it with some hot sauce. One of my absolute favorite things to eat. A very large pineapple back here. I also grabbed some candy snap grapes. These are gonna go into my kids' lunches. And then behind the very large pineapple, we have the soft and chewy granola bars. This is gonna go like in their snack pantry if they ever want a snack. Strawberry spread, this is not my first choice. If you have been following me, you know I prefer the Bon Maman, like 4 fruits preserve. But alas, I had nothing like that. So I went back to this. It's been a long time since we've had this though. And then I did need to get some mayo, the avocado one, the 100% avocado mayo. Down below, this is something I actually saw on Instagram, and that is these Magic Spoon protein treats. So there are 12 double chocolate bars, and then there are 12 marshmallow bars. So these are supposed to be like higher in protein, 5 grams of protein actually in every bar. Okay, just sticking with the back over here, the Motor City Pizza, you guys, this stuff is phenomenal. They did not have the cheese bread. I was so bummed. That's honestly what was on my list, because that's just kind of like a good like side dish to anything else that I make. But for now, the pizza, the kids love this. This is really good. Okay, I debated about getting this, and I only debated about getting this because there was like a ton. Like, I don't know if they had just stocked up on it. It was like pretty early in the morning too, but this was on sale. This is the green chili chicken firecrackers. Hopefully my kids like this. This is a freezer item. And then down here we have some different berries and fruits. So we have some pears right here. I did grab 2 containers of blackberries. I'm thinking about making my blackberry cobbler. Oh my gosh. I love that dessert so much, and it is so easy. So we have some blueberries right here, and then I also have some strawberries right here as well. The strawberries were not looking that great, but I did the best I can with what they had, so I grabbed that because my kids really do like strawberries in their lunches. And guys, they did not have, this is the last thing, what in the heck? Do you guys have any of the regular salted butter? I never buy unsalted. I prefer buying the salted and then just kind of dialing it down on the salt whenever I bake or cook or anything. But kind of disappointed. They didn't even have like the brick of the butters, if you know what I'm saying, like the 1 pounder. I'm making a huge deal out of nothing. It's just butter. I'll be fine. I'll survive. All right, you guys, that is it for this Costco haul. The very first haul of 2026, 11 more to go. We got this. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel before you leave. I would really appreciate your support, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye, friends.